The Jedi Order pledged to be the guardians of peace and justice in the galaxy. Despite their claims to the light side, their history is bathed in blood, and much of their structure is built upon many mistakes and dark secrets that the Order has fervently attempted to keep hidden. Well, Acolytes, today's video is no different. Rumors have gone around in the Star Wars fanbase that the Jedi Temple was quite literally built upon the legacy of the Sith. This is not only true, but it is canon, so grab a drill and hold on to your reason, as today, my friends, we break through the lies of the Jedi and discuss the Sith shrine that is buried underneath the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. First though, according to our analytics, a lot of you that watch the channel haven't actually taken the time to subscribe yet. So if you've been enjoying the Star Wars content, be sure to force crush that subscribe button to stay up to date with everything Star Wars related. Now, Acolytes, let us begin. The shrine itself is something of an oddity. It has supposedly existed on Coruscant for 5 millennia prior, after the Second Great Schism and the ensuing 100-year darkness. Both the Jedi and Sith alike created superweapons powered by kyber crystals in the war effort. On the planet of Coruscant, there was a light side vergence called a sacred spire that rested upon the mountain at the heart of the planet. The Sith would construct an edifice of dark side energy in hopes of corrupting the light side vergence during the war, which eventually it unfortunately did. As the Great Sith Wars came to an end, the Jedi defeated the Sith and claimed Coruscant as their own, finally vanquishing the Dark Order. They razed the shrine with fire and ultimately destroyed it, after which they moved their order for Ossus to Coruscant and began construction on a new Jedi Temple and the Jedi Temple that we know today from the Clone Wars era. The Jedi responsible for this are known simply as the Four Masters. The Four Masters, who apparently were the leaders of the Jedi at the time, went down in their history as heroes, and their giant statues can be seen standing at the grand entrance of the Jedi Temple. What the Four Masters and the rest of the Order didn't know, however, was that there was still some of the Sith shrine left deep underneath the earth. This shrine was leaking dark side energy. The Jedi would build a meditation chamber over the entrance, but would occasionally open the way down in order to cleanse the dark side artifacts. The shrine is first mentioned in the novel Tarkin, when after the rise of the Empire, Palpatine had gone to the Jedi Temple directly. As the spoils of war, Palpatine would transfer the former temple into his personal Imperial palace. The shrine itself had become a well-known secret to the Bainite era Sith, and Palpatine would continue to keep it as a closely guarded secret of his own. Palpatine would excavate the shrine using a team of exclusively compromised droids, all of which he would be sure to have their memories wiped after completing their work. Palpatine was so secretive about the shrine that he even kept it from Lord Vader. He would regularly spend his time descending into the heart of it in order to meditate on the secrets of the dark side, and in order to gain more knowledge and power over it. Sidious had originally planned to bring Vader into the fold, and have the two of them enter the interior of the shrine in order to learn the power of shaping reality itself, in order to form the galaxy into Sidious's own divine image. Unfortunately, with the appearance of Luke Skywalker, however, as well as the rebellion, it's assumed that his focus shifted for the time being on the eradication of the young Jedi, so that there would be nothing standing in his way for the future. And as we know, this would never ultimately come to fruition, as Sidious died aboard the second Death Star, and the secret of the shrine would die with him. But the legend of the Sith shrine continues on. Originally, Dave Filoni and the team had planned on making a whole arc in the Clone Wars series about this Sith shrine. It would have followed Ahsoka Tano returning to the Jedi Temple with a few other Jedi, and taken drilling machines down far beneath the Jedi Temple, and discovered the Sith shrine hidden beneath it. Dave Filoni and George Lucas decided that the Jedi Temple had been built over the ruins from the ancient worshippers of the Force, including the Sith, and that the origins of the temple were far more sinister than originally believed. This arc, however, was unfortunately scrapped due to the cancellation of the Clone Wars before the airing of the 7th season, as this arc was originally a part of the 7th and final season. As everyone is well aware, the final season of the Clone Wars as we know it today aren't the original planned episodes of the series. Leaked storyboards and unfinished animation clips have been trending on the internet for years now, showcasing a bit of the original 7th season, which would have included the arc about the Sith shrine, some adventures with Anakin and Obi-Wan leading into Revenge of the Sith, and most famously, Boba Fett's showdown with Cad Bane, all original story arcs from Season 7. It has been stated by James Luceno, the author of many well-known Star Wars novels such as Darth Plagueis and Tarkin, that the shrine was like a leak. Darkside energy seeped out of it throughout the Jedi Temple without the Jedi ever even knowing about it. The Jedi believed that their light side energy had neutralized the shrine completely, but they couldn't have been more wrong. It has been said that this is one of the many catalysts that clouded the Jedi's judgment in the Force, and eventually contributed to their ultimate destruction. The issue with the Jedi's reasoning is the fact that they had thought that they could use the same methods of neutralizing the dark side as the Sith had done with the light. By the Sith constructing their shrine on a sacred place, they had corrupted the nexus of Force energy and ultimately succeeded in their goal of turning its allegiance to the dark. In turn, the Jedi attempted to do the exact same thing by destroying the shrine and placing their temple on it. But that isn't how the Force works. The dark side indeed may not be naturally stronger, but it's highly corrosive and can easily corrupt. It is all about strength and domination. The dark side is hungry, a fire of chaos that will burn down all that is in its path. The light side, though, is different. Not weaker, but different. These energies conflict because of their natures, and it is up to the individual of how much of either side they want to channel more of. An intelligent being can feed or deny whichever side they choose to. However, the rules of the Force are different when it comes to an object, or in this case, a location. With Force nexuses, there is no intelligence or awareness that commands one side of the Force nor the other, so the energies within are free to be wild. When this happens, the dark side will almost always domineer the light and corrupt it. The Jedi were ignorant and made a grave mistake by trying to use the light in a way that it was never meant to be used. You cannot fight destruction with more destruction. That's not how the light side of the Force works and operates. The correct way to have purified the shrine most likely would have been to gather all of the best Jedi Masters, or as many Jedi as they could muster, and have all of them communally meditate over it in order to convince the Force in the area to ultimately switch allegiance purely to the light and purge the dark. With the combined strength and focus of all of the Jedi at the time, they could have come together and purified this place with patience, peace, and reason. The biggest problem that came from the Jedi was their militarization during the Clone Wars era. This is what ultimately fed the Sith shrine beneath the temple, a dark secret that presumably not even Yoda knew of. By trying to weaponize the light side and become warriors of the Republic, they echoed the same problem as their predecessors, and the same problems that they had committed. The same problems they committed when destroying the Sith shrine. Rather than using peace and diplomacy in the galaxy, they tried to raise it and build their own temple on it, so to speak. This is what backfired horribly. The light side abandoned them, and the dark side took over, just as it did in the temple itself. So my friends, what did you think about this in this interesting piece of Star Wars lore? Did you already know that there was an ancient Sith shrine made beneath the Jedi Temple on Coruscant? If you didn't, would you like to see more time devoted to this in the final season of Clone Wars that we ultimately didn't get? Let us know in the comments down below. And now, my Jedi and Sith friends alike, may the Force be with you, and I hope you have a great day.